Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of the Wild Card. This one between the 2-seed Atlanta Braves and the 7-seed Chicago Cubs in the 3-inning tournament MLB The Show 20. We get you set and ready as those are your starting lineups. And it is time for baseball. We're going to show you the pitching matchup. It is Yu Darvish for the Cubs and King Felix for the Atlanta Braves. This Braves team made it to the postseason last year, and it was a good time to be an Atlanta Brave fan. And let's do it. Braves, Cubs, winners going on, and they will face the 1-seed Washington Nationals. King Felix Hernandez is ready. Bryant's ready. Let's do it. SunTrust Park, we are underway. And Hernandez will just run it out himself. One away. As Anthony Rizzo to the plate against Hernandez. That's another ground ball misplayed by Hernandez. Throw to first. He's going to get him. That is a great play by Hernandez. 2 outs here in the first. As Baez just down the right field line. 0-1 to Javier Baez. This is chopped in front of the plate. Throw to first. They got him. Travis d'Arnaud. Well, that was a quick first inning for Felix Hernandez and the Braves. So Yu Darvish on for the Cubs against Ronald Acuna Jr. and the Braves. Ground ball to Bryant. And there's one down as Ronald Acuna Jr. retired for the first out. Ozzie Albies to the plate. Albies to Rizzo. 2 down. And could Yu Darvish have a 4-pitch first inning? He'll have to do it. Facing that man, Freeman. Goodbye. 1-0 Braves here in the first. And Marcell Ozuna to the plate. That ball was bombed. Lefty on righty. Freeman drilled it. This one down the line, off the wall. And played perfectly in left off the wall as Ozuna will get a double, will get a single. And now d'Arnaud to third, Bryant to second. That will do it. But first baseman for the Braves, Freddie Freeman, sends Yu Darvish deep. It's 1-0. So welcome back, Kyle Schwarber will bat to lead off the second inning. On the ground, Freeman bobbled it. Flip to Hernandez. 1 down here in the second. Well, King Felix trying to lead his team along with the Braves to the quarterfinals to face the 1-seed Nationals in the left. That ball is off the wall. He can't find it. Ozuna bobbled. It will be an inside the park home run for the Cubs. It's 1-1. We are even at 1. And now Jason Hayward to the plate. That's in the right. It's 2-1 Cubs.
Back to back, belly to belly.
Back-to-back shots. And it is 2-1. Cubs over the Braves. 2 fastballs over the plate. That just did not work out for King Felix. That's on the ground to Albies. 2 down. So Felix Hernandez having to work this inning. And now Jason Kipnis, former Cleveland Indian, now with the Cubs. That's a swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. That is roped foul. Here comes the 0-2 to Kipnis. Base hit into right. And that will bring up the pitcher, Yu Darvish. And it will be Steven Souza Jr. who will bat here against King Felix as you look inside the Cubs bullpen, who are warming up with John Lester and Craig Kimball, who has just sat down and now stretching and tossing in the bullpen. Runner will go off the glove of Felix. Throw to first. Not in time. So another error by this Brave defense puts the Braves in trouble here with 2 out in the second. Runners will go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third is not in time. But now you got 2 strikes. This one up the middle for a base hit. Throw to the plate, not in time. Ball gets away. It's 4-1 Cubs here in the second. Chris Bryant comes through. That's a little swing by Rizzo for a strike. Runner will go on the ground. Albies missed through it. Throw to first. They will get him. So they couldn't get the out at second. They went to first, and it was worth it. As John Lester will now face Ender Enciarte with Camargo on deck, and then Dansby Swanson right behind him. 6, 7, and 8 here in the second on a ground ball. 2 second, 1 down. And that will bring up Joan Camargo. That is roped down the left field line. Camargo will go to second. Misplayed out there in left. And it will be a 1-out double for Camargo. And that will now bring up Dansby Swanson for the Atlanta Braves. That ball! It's a 4-3 ball game. 4-3 game as Felix Hernandez, as Adam Duvall will pinch hit. And we will see Darren O'Day warming up in that Braves bullpen, as Duvall will pinch hit for Hernandez in the right. It will go to the wall. Duvall with a pinch hit going for a triple. He's in there with a triple. A pinch hit triple for Adam Duvall. This is on the ground to short. Throw to the plate. We are tied at 4. What a Braves comeback. It's 4-4. After the Dansby Swanson home run. Albies to right center field, a base hit. Acuna to third. Runners on the corners, 1 out here in the second. What an inning. Freddie Freeman on the ground to second. Here's 1. There's 2. What a double play by Baez. And this is the sideline report, I guess. I don't even really know. With Heidi Watney, I guess. So Darren O'Day will warm up in that bullpen as we take another look inside the Cub bullpen with Craig Kimball warming up for the Cubs, as O'Day against Javier Baez. That's a swing and a miss. That's a ball lined and will drop for a base hit. In front of Marcell Ozuna in left. So a little knock hit for Baez. This is on the ground. What a throw. What a play. That was probably the greatest play you'll see in a tournament in a long time. This is a foul ball. Runner will go, throw to third. Runner will go back to second. And now Darren O'Day trying to trick the runner at second. This on the ground to second. Albies. 2 down here in the third. As Darren O'Day is trying to get out of this game without potentially giving up the winning run. Hayward will draw it foul down the line. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball. It's a 6-4 game. Cubs on top. The Cubs are on top. It's 6-4 here in the third. This will bounce foul for Ian Happ. And now Craig Kimbrell, the closer, now scheduled to warm up, as he is probably scheduled to come in and pitch going into the bottom of the third. Here's the 0-2. On the ground is short. Swanson. What a play. Inning over. But Jason Hayward may have ended the game for the Braves. Braves trying to tie it up at least, or win it in the bottom of the third. That one going over the chop house. We go to the bottom of the third. Heidi Watney apparently with another sideline report. So we will see Craig Kimbrell against Marcell Ozuna. That's a fastball, strike one by Craig Kimbrell. That's a knuckle curve for strike two to Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna 1 for 1. Ozuna just getting a piece of the changeup. Another 0-2 is rocketed to short. Baez for the first out. And the Braves are down to their final 2 outs with Travis d'Arnaud to the plate. d'Arnaud with a rocket to right center field. And the tying run at the plate. And that will be Ender Enciarte. Down the line, base hit to left. Here's the throw to third. They will tag out the runner. That is huge for Kimbrell and the Cubs as Camargo. Ball game, Cubs win. So the Cubs in the top of the third, Jason Hayward with a home run. It was a big home run. As we take a look at these highlights, these are going to be a fun highlight reel. Bottom one, Freddie Freeman with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Hit it into the chop house seats in right field. Went 376, made it 1-0 then. Contreras with a tying inside the park home run on a misplayed ball by Marcell Ozuna in left field. That made it a 2-1 game here in SunTrust Park. As Marcell Ozuna misplayed the baseball, thought he was going over the fence. Tried to jump it, then lost track of where the ball actually was. And by that time, Wilson Contreras was already around the bases. Then, top of the second inning, Jason Hayward to the chop house. That was the first Cub home run. That was over the wall. And then, top of the second, made it 4-1. This one was up the gut Albies North Swanson were able to get it. That made it a 4-1 game. Then you go to the bottom of the second. Remember the man that wasn't able to get it back in the top of the inning? Well, he got all of this one and made it a 1-run game in the bottom of the second inning. Made it 4-3. Then Acuna reached first on a fielder's choice in the bottom of the second. That tied it up. Baez throwing to home gave Acuna the base at first. Not able to capitalize on it after the Duvall double. As that's where Duvall got triple that got him to third. And then Jason Hayward.
Go second twice.
This one for his second home run. This one
Also right.
just past the foul pole and over the chop house in right field. And those are your highlights. Jason Hayward, player of the game for the Cubs, 2 for 2 with those 2 home runs. John Lester and Craig Kimball combined for the win. That's game 2. We will see in the quarterfinals the Washington Nationals against the 7th seed Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned. We got game 3